Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old rubber bowl. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of AAC squads. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the UAB Blazers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Akron Zips. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Blazers will put total leather and we'll get started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Akron Zips offense is on the field for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on that can beat guys.
Oh, look out on the right. Past the 30. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Akron!
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Akron's offense will go to work for the first time today. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is snowed under. And the Zips will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. On the return, it's Harper. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. On target to the left. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from his own end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's got it. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. The Zips want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Finds his target down the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now on first down from the 30. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. A strike downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Zips.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over UConn. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got a man. It's Harper. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They'll line up for a second down play. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. The play-action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They keep attacking through the air. Going to try to get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Kane.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Working that left side now. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff from the gun. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault. Oh, ball's out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Gets it out quickly. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the... It's the fake, and he wants to throw. And he grabs it. And there's the tackle, but the fake field goal works well enough to pick up a first down. And the Blazers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've stalled out a bit in the red zone. Just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips. Now to get it in on 2nd and goal. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, UAB. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, don't they?
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on it.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Running to the left. Turns it on in midfield. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Right back to the well. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. The Zips get enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Fires downfield. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Akron. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They're trying to get to it. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Blazers.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Zips line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Going to the running game. Plows through the defense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Zips.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. The Zips will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think that if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Moving away from pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Blazers racing to the line in a hurry up.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. From the gun on third down. Makes the grab. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's got it on the right. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, and quarterback putting it right on the money.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Snags it over the middle. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. He'll do it himself. The Blazers pick up the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Looking to throw on second down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the first down marker and still running. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. They'll leave it with him. Got room at the 35. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Akron! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paulie.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, they'll take to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He'll call for the fair catch here. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Fires to the big fella. And they get him down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Makes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. To the ground with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. He's back to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. On the move, it's Wall. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Coming after it. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Zips will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the move, it's Harper. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Going up top on 1st down. He's got his man, and he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Zips send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pulls it in. It's Harper. And the Blazers will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Trying play action. He'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Pulled and fired complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Out of the gun, the give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kane. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Trying to get to him. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good. Still down by 6. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Movement here from the tight end. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, running back on the move. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to